Hey there, this is Captain Christopher German coming to you for The Charted Life and Whither We Tend. Whither We Tend is a dystopian political novel set in the early 2020 decade, and it's taken right out of what's happening right now in the political climate. And one of those things that's happening right now in the political climate is I found out that half of our country is really not all much in love with the other half of the country. And that's came to me this weekend when one of my family members, who I've never known before, but I just recently connected with a whole bunch of the German family, and well, one of them said that they would not buy my book because of my political beliefs. Well, the book itself has nothing to do with political parties or one side or the other of the story. It is merely a fictional account, a fancy, if you will, about what could potentially happen given the political climate that's happening right now. And what I see from what's happening from both sides of the perspective. And quite frankly, if you read the book, I think you'll find it takes a much dimmer view of the liberal stance on things than it does on the conservative or the Trumpist side of things, whichever persuasion you might be. We do have a three-party system that's developing in this country, and that for good or for bad, that's just the way it is. But, you know, don't think of my politics as being any way in shape or form part of what this book is about. I do have my own politics, and I'm not afraid to share my own politics, but that's not in the book. So if you are going to not read my book because of my politics, that's fine. But please, don't watch any more Clint Eastwood movies if you're not a Democrat. If you're a Democrat, and please don't listen to any more Willie Nelson tunes if you're a conservative, because they don't agree with your politics. And that's the whole point of this. This is fiction. It's a creation. It's an art form. And if you don't open your mind to new ideas and you don't want to explore that stuff, that's fine. It's your choice. But don't come onto my page and tell me that you're not going to read my book because of my politics. Take a look at the book. And it's just a collection of ideas about what might happen in this country that we're in right now. And my hope is that if enough people read this book and enough people get behind the ideas in this book and we have a conversation about it, well, maybe we can avert some of the more cataclysmic things that could come out of this. But don't think for a second that this book is written from Donald Trump's perspective. It's not written from Joe Biden's perspective. It's not written from either of the political parties' perspectives. It's not a Democrat book. It's not a Republican book. Fair and balanced way of telling a story about what we're doing to ourselves as a culture and as a country and as a nation. And so that's what I wanted to leave you with today. And if you would take a look at the book, you can get it online. It's now been reduced down to $3.99 on Kindle. I realized I overpriced it, so I lowered the price on for the ebook version. $3.99 on Kindle right now. Or you can get a signed copy for $22.99, or you can just deliver it, order it directly from the manufacturer, the printer, and that's $17.99. All those links are available on my website at thechartedlife.net. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Hope everybody's recovering from the electric outage down in Texas and the snowstorms and all the other horrible things that are happening right now. It's just a 1-2 punch between the pandemic and the storms and the world we're living in right now. It's just real tough. So if you can find a little respite and a little bit of relaxation by reading a good book, go do it. And maybe you can try Whither We Tend. Thanks for watching.